Family, here's the thing about evaluation in social work practice. This is one of the areas that is not readily understood or something that is talked about much, especially as it relates to intervention. And this is very, 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 very important to intervention and the work that we do and what we stand for and all that we're about. But in order to connect the dots for evaluation is something that we do on a day-to-day basis without even noticing. So if you attend a function or you participate in something or you did an assignment and you got back your results, you look into yourself to do kind of a little self-evaluation to see, all right, where did I go wrong? What changes do I need to make? And just reflecting on the whole activity or the whole exercise and just taking in all the opportunities, all the things that were challenges, all the things that were limitations, all the things that were your strengths, and just building on that. So as it relates to practice now, from a practicum perspective, evaluations are done, especially of the students, to just get feedback and to determine what growth took place and how the learning curve and how the learning process was experienced, and also to congratulate the students for the good things that they did, also to highlight areas that they can continue to work on to build themselves as upcoming practitioners, and just overall for the purpose of understanding more how things went and what to do differently in the future. So it's almost like responding to an action plan. The beauty of evaluation is that it gives you the chance to do some introspection and some reflection, and also helps you to come up with ways that you can continue with your further self-analysis of just how the experience was and what you intend to do differently. As you go across the levels in social work practice, you will continue to learn just how vital and important evaluations are, especially when we go out there to do practicum and other types of work, just for the purpose of even accountability and just being in the position to experience things in real time, and also to do just pretty much some further examination into what unfolded. So especially as it relates to even some programs that are done towards the end, almost similar to termination, evaluation is done to improve future programs, and also for the purpose of just looking deeper, delving deeper into action plans that will better support practice and better support future programs. So evaluation is not hard. I mean, back in the day we used to do evidence-based practice, which is also linked to evaluation. So the evidence or the research and the results gathered from completing any activity, you would go back to just comment and just again give feedback as to what it was like, how your experience was, and just putting all of these things together for future improvement. So when I think of evaluation, think of introspection, sometimes retrospection too. In addition to anything having to do with just looking further, putting things into further context to make sense of what took place and just what we can do to improve. So evaluation is not something that needs to be feared. It's not something that persons should take too personally, because criticism on a whole is positive, especially when you receive constructive criticism and you are able to identify these areas and also move on from there, building on them. So if you're invited to give an evaluation, yes, it is something that you do, but you can also do your own evaluation of yourself and just how you felt about doing an activity. Course lecturers, course leaders, instructors are also evaluated too, and this is for the purpose of just highlighting again the areas that may need a little tweaking, and also commending persons for the good work that they have done. So as you go through the life of your program, evaluation is something that will keep coming up, especially as it relates to doing work with your clients and also for yourself to see where you are and what other work needs to be done and what other energies you need to put into yourself for improvement. Have a great day. It's Friday.